Hello, welcome to this new Bacula tutorial. Today we are going to talk about volume encryption with Bacula. First of all, we will set up a new Bacula job, editing the bacula.dir.conf file. So what we might do is to just copy and paste an existing job. It's what we are usually doing with Bacula. Okay, and we will use a new file set. Test set, for example. Okay, so let's create our new file set. Okay, so we might keep that option, and the ID will be to back up a known file that is quite interesting if you don't know it already. This is the OS release file. Okay, so if we want to have a look to this file, it's going to look like this. It's a very convenient way to identify the system you are running. Okay, so we can reload the configuration and run our new job. Okay, we are starting from scratch, so Bacula will have to create a new volume and write to it. The volume is stored in opt Bacula archive. Okay, we got one file for a couple of bytes. Everything went well. We don't use software compression in this test. Okay, so let's have a look to our file. We can see the volume is here, and if we look at it, we might see that the volume contains the content of the file we chose, and we can see it clearly. Okay, now we need to install the Bacula Storage Key Manager package if it's not already done. During this step, the packaging system will manage to create public and private keys and set up the GNU PG automatically for you. So now we are ready to configure the Storage Daemon. So all the magic is done in the baculasd.conf. So the default configuration files will come with the encryption command that is already set. So normally you have nothing to do. What is needed is to choose the devices you want to use for volume encryption and to use the directive volume encryption equal yes. So in this example, I'm going to use these two volumes. So you need to restart the Storage Daemon. So now we are ready to run our test. So let's start a new job, same as before. So we have one file. We can see that the key was loaded for the volume 002 multiple times because we do the label and things like that. Okay. So our file is stored in the catalog, and here, if you remember this fabulous command that showed us the content of the file, if we do it on the second volume, we don't see anything. Everything inside the volume is now encrypted. So encrypting volumes is very good for security. I would recommend that if you are storing your volumes on the devices that can be stolen, so for example USB disks or NFS storage or cloud devices, okay, here everything that is stored by Bacula will be encrypted, and without this specific file it won't be possible to get your files back. Okay, so you must secure this directory with Bacula. Okay, if you lose this directory with the files it contains, it will not be possible to get your data back. Okay, so for example, so I did a big mistake because my file is no longer here. I can still select it from the console, but then when I will want to start the restore, the Storage Daemon will complain that it cannot load the encryption key, and basically if you cannot get it back, you won't be able to restore your files. But this is the game. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks to use Bacula.